Hey guys, happy Saturday. Welcome to my new weekly series called Candlelight Chronicles. I have a busy weekend. I don't have time for makeup or getting ready today. I'm, helping my daughter pack up some things, get some last minute things at the store. Just went to the gym and did a quick workout. So, I figured this was going to happen eventually. I'm here without makeup on. It is what it is. This is me. So I just wanted to quickly film a little intro just so you guys have an idea of what I'm wanting this series to be like. I'm going to cover up that sun that's behind me. Here. There we go. I'm hoping that what this will turn into is just kind of me going through what I'm burning the week for this week. Now I realize that some of the things that I have been burning this past week I actually finished up, so I'm not going to include those things. I'm just going to talk about what's happening in different areas of my house currently. So this is Saturday and I will probably upload this video, have it set to go up on Sunday. But I will go through my kitchen, my family room area, any bathrooms that have fragrances, and then usually my master bedroom area. It'll mostly be candles. I do some wax melts here and there, but not a lot. My preferred home fragrance is definitely candles. I'm also going to be paring back on wallflowers and kind of removing those from my space. I actually really enjoy wallflowers, but I feel like I want to get the true fragrance of just candles in my reviews for you guys. So I am going to be removing wallflowers from my home. And it's also just an added expense that I would rather put into candles. Yeah, I really want to grow my collection and how many candles I have, and that I'm able to review for you guys. So I'm going to be very mindful about how I'm spending any extra money during the month, and wanting to put that into candles and reviewing fragrances and scents for everybody. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Let me know what you think about this series. If it's something you enjoy and find valuable, please leave a comment for me. I would really appreciate it. Okay, so starting off here in my kitchen, on my kitchen table, this area does have a low ceiling. Just so you all know, it is a low ceiling area, so I tend to get good fragrance throw from candles in this space. I decided to light up Poison Pear from Caramel Sundays. This is the third burn. I've had this going now this morning, let me think, almost 4 hours, and I kind of expected the wax pool to be a little bit deeper, but that's about the extent of it so far. I'm not going to form an official opinion on this candle yet until I get more into the burns. However, I will say at this point on third burn, this is a light candle for a 4-wick. I don't really smell it until I'm right up on it. On cold, this was very pear heavy. I could definitely smell the pear. It smelled very bright and I was very excited to light it up, and that's why I did so right away. I will tell you guys that as this burns, I get zero pear. All I'm really smelling from this is the mascarpone and maybe some praline. It definitely has a gourmand bakery factor to it, which is great. I'm actually enjoying what I smell. I was just hoping that it would have more pear. Now my daughter, when she came down here, Haley came down, she's like, I don't know how I feel about this candle. And I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? And she's like, it's sweet. She's like, it's definitely sweet, but it's almost she goes, there's something I just don't like about it. I don't know if she's getting some sourness or something, but she's not liking it. I'm not going to say I dislike it in any way. It's just not what I was expecting. I was expecting way more pear, especially the way it smelled cold. But I am getting mostly a cream marzipan fragrance, which isn't bad. It's just, it's just not exactly what I was expecting. But I am going to give it more time before I form an official opinion on this candle. However, I do know it's coming out in only a 2-wick at the next Caramel Sunday restock. I would be very cautious of scent throw because in a 4-wick, it's very light to me. I would say on third burn in this enclosed space, it's maybe a 5. I really don't smell it that much. It's maybe like, yeah, a 5 at best. So I'm hoping it picks up. I have found that with these caramel sundaes 4 wicks, it really tends to pick up around the halfway mark. I know we all have opinions about that. I feel like my candle should really perform from the get-go, but I feel like that tends to be the case with a lot of soy wax candles. That, you know, once we get quite a few hours of burn time in, then they really kind of take off. But that is what I'm burning in this area here on my kitchen table. Okay, sorry for the glare from the hurricane here, but this is actually in my kitchen next to my work desk. I have this hurricane. And this is Yankee Candle Banana Toffee. This is the old jar style. I got this on clearance this summer when they had their big sale. It was $6, I think, so I threw it in my cart when I did my Yankee haul. And honestly, to my nose, I don't know why, but I pick up a lot of coconut in this scent. It smells like a summer fragrance to me. It smells like a banana daiquiri with some coconut in it. I don't really get a lot of toffee when I'm burning this. Oh, let me put it back in there. I will say that I've only burned it a couple of times. Scent throw is very light. I'm not mad at it because I only spent $6 on it. I think the packaging's adorable and very cutesy and fun, which is my vibe for Halloween. But yeah, it's okay. And I don't think I would repurchase it though, but I will continue to burn it. I think during this transitional time between summer and fall, it seems to work well because it does have kind of a summer fragrance to it to me. I definitely get some banana and like coconut with maybe a tinge of sweetness coming from whatever the toffee note is, but it smells like a banana daiquiri, which is not a bad thing. It's just, yeah, it doesn't smell very bakery-like to me in any way. So that I have going up here in the kitchen. And next we will move on to my coffee bar. Okay, so here we are at the coffee bar in my kitchen, and you're probably thinking, what in the world, what candle is that? I did remove the plastic sleeve from this Bath & Body Works candle because it was the spring collection and it didn't really match, and I have to keep things aesthetically pleasing. But this is actually Almond Croissant from Bath & Body Works here. I got it during the SAS sale. I believe it when it was like 10 something. I didn't get it for super cheap, but it was like 10 something. And I love this fragrance. I've burned it a couple times since I purchased it. It is really, really, really good. It's sweet. It's almondy. It smells just like an almond croissant. And I have had no burn issues with this one. The scent smells very authentic to me, very sweet and delicious. So I am really enjoying burning this one in the morning time. My kids even think I'm baking something when I have this one going. But yeah, that one is a definite winner for me. I hope it's one they continue to bring back. And yeah, and really enjoying it. I'll be sad when it's gone because I don't think it's out right now, and it probably won't come back again until later on. We have plenty of other gourmands from Bath & Body Works to get through this fall, don't we? So that I have here on my pretty little pumpkin candle holder from Bath & Body Works. I am lucky enough to have a daughter who works at Bath & Body Works, and I snagged that with her employee discount when they first came out. I think it's really, really pretty for fall. So next we will move into my open concept living room area. Okay, here we are in my open concept living room. I actually have, this scent is called Praline from Orleans Home Fragrance. I've talked about them a few times. Strangely enough, you guys, this 2-wick candle actually fills this space up nicely. I would give it maybe like a 6 out of 10 in this space. You can see that the flames get fairly hot on this though, so you have to kind of watch it and not let it burn too long. I'm probably at the point where I need to extinguish this one, but I usually burn this in here in the morning. And then over here in my Hurricane, I have Warm and Toasty from Kringle. I'll start burning this in the afternoon into evening. I don't feel like Warm and Toasty is anything like Bath and Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. I feel like Warm and Toasty is way more amber sweetness. It's not as gourmand sweet as Marshmallow Fireside, and it definitely has more of smoky notes in it than Marshmallow Fireside. So these two I have here. I go back and forth between the two of them. I really am enjoying Warm and Toasty. I feel like it might be a tad too soon to be burning it, but I feel like my options for this time of year are like very slim. I'm not in the mood to burn anything summer-like or fresh, but I'm also not like, I'm trying to save some of my fall fragrances too, because we're just getting into that. So it's kind of been a struggle, you guys, on figuring out what I want to burn. So I have those two here going on my coffee table, and next we'll move to the setup I have under my television and then my fireplace mantle. Okay, here on my TV stand area, this is right under my TV. I'll pan out a little bit so you kind of have an idea of the area. So there's my TV, and then I have this table underneath here that houses some candles and some decor. I just kind of put out some of my Halloween and fall stuff. I'll probably be sick of it long before Halloween even comes around because I put it out so early, but I figured, you know what the heck? I'm doing these videos. Everybody's into the fall vibes, so I'm going to join the party. But anyways, I have here Kringle Bonfire or Bourbon Bonfire. I did receive this in PR. If you watched my first PR video, you will see this is one of the candles I did choose for my first PR from Kringle. And I really like this one. I have to say that this has been really nice. I'm actually enjoying it probably more than Warm and Toasty because it doesn't have that ambery sweetness in it. It is just a straight up like bonfire with a tad bit of booziness to it, but it's definitely more of a bonfire candle than it is a boozy candle. The burn has been really good on this one. I wish the throw was a little bit stronger. So if I get again, I would probably get this in a 4-wick vessel, but this has golden aged rum, Tennessee whiskey, crushed clove, cinnamon sticks, cedarwood, sandalwood, smoked vanilla bean. So yeah, the smoked vanilla bean with all those wood notes, that's what I get mostly, with just like a tinge of some of the bourbon booziness in it. I really love this candle going in the evening, and it looks beautiful in the jar. So next, let's move on to my fireplace mantle. Okay, you guys, here on my fireplace mantle, I have fully decorated this for Halloween. I may add some string lights as time goes on, and then I have some bats that I kind of stick up around the edges and outside along here. I will put like some stick-on bats, and I need to find something to put. I have like this hook at the top of that mirror, and I need something to put on there. And I was thinking about getting like a beautiful lace kind of like spider web kind of thing to hang off and around. I don't know, I'll play with it, or maybe just some spider webs, not sure. But right now I got this cute little candle holder that everybody has been loving. I know Saltbox Lane had it and it sold out, and I believe they're trying to restock. I got it from a company, I hope I do not get this name wrong, but I believe it's Rust and Cinder or Rust and Cider. I will put the correct name in the description box below, but that is where I ordered it from. And it's really cute. It is smaller than I was expecting, but it honestly works really well for 3-wick candles, I think. And if you get the Caramel Sundae 2 wicks, this probably works perfectly. But I have up here Marshmallow Fireside. Now I haven't lit it yet, but I plan on doing so probably in the next week or so. This will probably burn alongside Warm and Toasty. And yeah, I mean, I love this jar this year that they did. It's slightly iridescent. I don't know if you guys can tell that or if you've been in the store to look, but it's a really pretty jar. You know, the classic Marshmallow Fireside. I love this fragrance. I will burn this all fall and winter. I will probably get more because I love it. You can't go wrong with Marshmallow Fireside in my mind. It's like the perfect mix of vanilla sweetness and that fireside, you know, woodsy, amber kind of fragrance. So it's really, really good. I also have to make note, you guys, look at my adorable artwork I got on Amazon. I love this guy. He is too cute with his little candle. So yeah, I'm really kind of enjoying my little Halloween setup here. And then when I get my Kringle Boo Crew candles, how cute will it look with my little fake book over here? It kind of fits the same artsy vibe. So yeah, enjoying this one. I haven't lit it. Like I said, you guys, I'm kind of holding off. I enjoy that fragrance so much, but that's where that one will sit for now. And next, let's move on to my master bedroom. I don't currently have a candle in my downstairs powder room. I need to find something to put in there. Again, it's kind of like I'm struggling right now with this weird in-between transitional time of figuring out what I want to burn where. So right now, let's just move on up to my master bedroom. Okay, here we are in my master bedroom. I pulled the trigger and decided to light my beloved Angel fragrance from Orleans Home Fragrance. I just lit her this morning and she looks great already. Like, these wicks look nice. It's already got a pretty solid wax pool going on for its first burn. The fragrance, I would say, is probably like at a 6 or 7 out of 10. This is the most beautiful fragrance, and it's exactly how I want my bedroom to smell. If you know about Diva from Tyler Candle Company or Plain Jane from Caramel Sundaes, this is a similar fragrance. It's feminine, a little earthy. I know that on Orleans Home Fragrance website, I believe they put a note of coconut in there on the scent notes. I don't know. I may look it up and put it in the description box or put it up on the screen here for you guys once I look up the formal fragrance notes that Orleans has in this Angel fragrance, but it's beautiful. I love it. It is slightly feminine leaning, I would say, slightly perfume-like, but I really enjoy this one, and I would love to like douse myself in it. I have the room spray and I often spray it on myself. I often spray it in my sheets because I just love to be enveloped with this fragrance. It's just beautiful, and I honestly can't recommend it enough. I am super happy I did get the Caramel Sundaes laundry soap in Plain Jane, and I'm going to give that one a try. I know that Orleans Home Fragrance also sells laundry soap, but I have not tried theirs yet. It's a little more pricey, and I don't know that it has that softening factor that Caramel Sundaes has. I really like Caramel Sundaes laundry soap because it leaves everything feeling very soft and you don't have to use any kind of fabric softeners, which I personally really like. So that is the only candle I have going up here. I was burning last week, I'll grab it off the shelf here, Amber or Autumn Amber. And I am down almost to the end, but I was like, oh my goodness, Amy, you're burning through this so fast. So I kind of put it on the shelf for a little bit to reserve the rest of it, I think, for September. But I had that going in my bedroom up here too, and I really like that. So yeah, I'm just kind of going to slow things down a little this week. I have the Boo Crew candles coming to me. Other than that, I don't have any other hauls. I have a couple of Bath and Body Works candles I think I'm going to be exchanging because I don't care for them. And there's some others that are coming out that I would prefer to have. So other than that, yeah, you guys, thank you for watching this week. It is a weird transitional season and a weird transitional time kind of with fragrance. I don't feel like going full on pumpkin yet. So yeah, I'm probably going to kind of do my marshmallow firesides type of candles. I have a couple of apple candles I'm going to probably continue to burn. I still have Cider Lane. I have Caramel Apple from Slatkin & Co. And I have the remainder of the Yankee sugared cinnamon apple as well. So I may start putting those into the rotation. And of course, next weekend, you'll see what I decided to add or delete or what's changed this week. So thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment below. Let me know what you're burning during this kind of strange transitional time. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Thanks. Bye-bye.